This is how it starts. Heavy bags and wet gear. The rain was coming down, but we didn't have complaints. We're on a ferry with locals who run this route like it's nothing. They watch us struggle with our gear and just smile. Amused, curious. For them, it's just another crossing. For us, it's the price of getting somewhere different. From one island to another, with little comfort. No shortcuts. If you want untouched water, this is what it costs. You have to earn it. At our destination, one last meal to fuel up for tomorrow's dive. This is Paul. He's the guy I'll be diving with. He builds his own guns from what he has. No brands, no extras. He dives to feed his family. I'm here looking for monsters. Different reasons in the same water. And with gear most people would ignore, he still shoots some amazing fish that earns respect. It certainly puts things in perspective. Out here, skill and determination matters more than equipment. Early morning, we set off. Nearly an hour later, we hit the spot. The current was ripping over the shallow reef like a river. This is what draws the big pelagic fish, fast and relentless. You hit the water and feel it immediately. There's no pretending, just raw power. From the get-go, it was all action. Spanish mackerel showing up everywhere. Their speed and power was insane, pulling my floats and my float line disappearing into the blue. After a while, I managed to shoot a small GT also. Oh man, when it starts like this. The weather was improving with no wind, the sun is coming out, and there's fish everywhere. I was thinking to myself, yeah, today is going to be one of those epic days. soon everything was about to change. The next Spanish mackerel tore off. Not long after, another opportunity came, and the shooting line got stuck in the rubbers. Again, losing another fish. Our next opportunity, another bad shot placement, resulting in the fish tearing out. I checked my spear, it was just ever so slightly bent. I tried to compensate with my shooting, but ended up completely missing. With another Spanish mackerel swimming by, I was finning hard against the current. All of a sudden, there was no more power out of my kicking. I was bewildered, realizing my fin had just broken. And the last straw, the current had shifted, pushing all the pelagic fish away from the area. And just like that, we gave up on the diving. We headed to a nearby island, trading a fish for a few fresh coconuts. Blue water, white sand and palm trees. Just tropical perfection. On the way home, Paul cut them open so we could drink. When they were empty, he split them in half. He made a quick spoon from the coconut shell and scraped out the fresh flesh from the coconut inside. Just what you need to get the salt out of your mouth after a hard day of diving. As the day ended, I'm pushing a cart loaded with gear, fish and a pile of coconuts, and I'm already trying to figure out how am I going to replace my broken fin in the middle of this remote tropical paradise, but somehow it feels worth it.